Good day, everyone. For today, I will be discussing about the price control, which includes the price floor and price ceiling of any specific products and services. Well, as we all priorly known in regards to the price control, the government has set or mandated a minimum and maximum prices for any specific goods, products, and services, wherein the set maximum prices is what we call this price ceiling, and the set minimum prices is what we call the price floor. Okay, so moreover, as this discussion pursue, I have chosen vegetable as a good product example of the price ceiling, and I have chosen as well the minimum wage as a good also example of the price floor. So now, without any more further ado, let us now pursue to the discussion first of the price ceiling. As I have stated earlier, price ceiling is the set maximum prices of any specific products and services. Well, this also occurs when retailers keeps on raising prices on products just to regain or increase their income due to unexpected losses made by unexpected events such as calamities and emergencies. Okay, so to elaborate more, let us see some examples of price ceiling. Vegetables are some examples of products that have price ceiling due to their unstable supply and demand. Factors such as natural disaster affect the price of these. In this case, the government can impose a maximum price limit. This is to ensure that even if vegetable supply disrupted by natural calamities, it will not be sold so expensively. In fact, just this 2018, the government has set a general price ceiling because retailers keep on raising prices for vegetables to regain their loss due to Typhoon Ompong, which becomes uncontrollable and thus improper. Another recent example, the COVID-19 delayed the transport of goods and recent typhoons damaged heavily agricultures. The price ceiling will allow these products such as vegetables to still be purchasable by the customer. Well, that is an example of price ceiling, and in case of violations, there are penalties allocated for violators who will disobey the law. So okay, moving on to the next topic, let us now pursue to the discussion of price floor. Price floor may be defined as the set minimum prices of any specific products and services, meaning to say it cannot be lower than the set price for products and set wage for services. Perhaps the best example of price floor is the minimum wage. Now let us know how the minimum wage has been an example of price floor. To protect the rights and guarantee that the workers earn enough for a living, the price floor is being imposed. Those government-controlled prices, especially for the worker, help in assuring that the wealth earned is properly distributed. For example, if the government cannot intervene in setting the minimum wage, employers might pay their workers not equivalent to the service they made. Wealth is unfairly circulated. That is when the minimum wage is an example of a price floor because it should not be lowered. There should be a fixed legal setting to protect employees or members of the labor group. Best scenario of it is the time when business owners drops the wages of their employers due to economic destruction because of the pandemic, for they can provide enough profit as well as regaining their capital. Now that is how minimum wage has been an example of price floor. And again, in case of violation, there are penalties allocated for violators who will disobey the law. As a conclusion, always bear in mind the things that I have been mentioning all over, that the price ceiling keeps a price from rising above a certain level and the price floor keeps on falling below a certain level. Also, bear in mind that this matter must be legal, meaning to say, not an ordinary person can just proclaim price ceiling and price floor, but rather it must be enacted or approved by the government. Well, that would be all for this discussion, and thank you for listening.